Hey, welcome to the Haphazard Homestead. In this video, you'll get to know bittercress, a common weed that can be real food for regular people. It goes by a lot of common names, including peppergrass, peppercress, landcress, and wintercress. And you'll hear me use some of those names in this video. So alright, let's head out into the yard here at the homestead. I've got this pile. You can see that things grew on it over the course of the winter. What we're going to get is the peppercress. You can see in there all this little peppercress. See right there with the double petal leaves? There's a bunch of it in here. Of that peppercress. See, there's a distinctive leaf. A lot of that peppercress in here. There's a lot of peppercress. Can you see that? You see that? It looks tiny, but it's tasty. See how it's got these little leaves right there? Very distinctive in a rosette. See that? See that? All that in there? Very distinctive in a little rosette. Alright, enough of that. So there it is. There's my bowl. Let's take a look and see what we've got in here. Well, there was one of the bigger ones that I found. It'll taste just as good. So let's wash those off and then make use of them, alright? So there they are, all washed. This gives you a chance to really look at them and make sure that you've got the right thing so that they really are all the peppergrass. Make sure, like this one. This one is not peppergrass. See? Take a look at this. See that leaf? That's not a peppergrass. That's not the right form. It's not the same. That leaf is different, isn't it? Take a look. See? So we can get rid of this one. Just get rid of it. Now what we can do is just trim off the tails. That's what we'll do, is just take off. We're just going to trim off the tail of every one of those. I'm just going to trim off the tail. I'm just going to trim off the tail of every one of those so it still holds together. Let's take a look at this great big one. It really doesn't have much of a root, does it? Take much just to break that off. Now we've got the whole plant. Now they're all good. They're still nice and big if you want to use them that way. Alright, here's a warning. The foods you're about to see are not meant for company. They're not meant even for a potluck. They're meant for one of those days when you want to make something quick to eat. You are trying to clean out the refrigerator at the same time. So with that warning, here are some foods. The idea is to show how versatile and how good this peppercress is. Here goes. Sometimes you have to do like little Jimmy Dickens says and just take an old cold tater. There you are, your reheated sweet potato, and then you can just put some right on there. Put that one there, that one there, and that's just going to be tasty. That turns out to be really the more right amount, is just way more. That's just tasty right there. Alright, we're going to try this two ways. We're going to try it first where we just put apples on there and then put the cheese on top. Otherwise, what we're going to try is an apple. Splay the whole thing down, split it in half, right? And then we'll put the mozzarella cheese on top of that. That doesn't look so great now that it's been cooked. This other one, we'll just lay these on here and we'll see which one turns out, alright? So, I'm off to eat. Let you know which one is the best. Which one would you like? Alright, here's my ranking. Cooked greens are meant for the greens pot, not for on top of a sandwich. An apple with mozzarella cheese and cress? Bingo! That's good. An open-faced grilled cheese sandwich with apple and cress? That's good. An old cold tater with cress? That's all right. So even if your garden isn't producing yet, your yard just might be. Just do less and get more. Eat the weeds. Well, thanks for watching, and I'd like to know, what weeds do you eat?